Welcome back to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. We're going to do a continuation of our Junk on the Bunk bug out bag series of videos that a lot of people seem to like, and I wanted to show you kind of how to organize your gear and so forth. And the next topic is going to be on medicines. So I didn't really show a first aid kit because I've done some medical videos, but one of the things I thought was, kind of neat to share is the way I organize medicines. Now, the medicines I currently have in this, and I'll tell you about this here in a second, it does not include anything that I'm not dependent on any medicine, but some people may be medicine dependent. In other words, heart medicine, blood pressure, insulin, things like that you are required to take either daily or whatever your regimen is. But this right here is some basic ailments that you may come across in a bug out situation. Somewhat short term, obviously, because if not, you're going to hopefully have a way to carry a lot of medical gear with you through a bug out trailer or something like that. But what I did was, you can buy these little boxes here at the local Walmarts and places like that in the fishing section. This one is made by Plano, and they have all different sizes and configurations. Some of them have a removable dividers, some don't. This one in particular does not. It's very small and compact. It's about a little bit bigger than an Altoids tin, but not much. If you look for comparison's sake, it's about the size of this little survival tin I have here. So it's very compact, and I can keep quite a bit of medicines in here. I also have a Ranger band around it to hold it all tight, and then on the bottom I have labeled and then took tape and covered the labels to make sure they're waterproof and things like that. So in one section I have Imodium, in one section I have Pepto-Bismol, Benadryl, Tylenol, pain reliever, and Advil. Now, obviously, Tylenol and Advil is a pain reliever. This one here is actually an old prescription that I kept that I think is when I had an tooth infection or something like that, and I never used the medicine. I just kind of toughed it out and didn't use it. I'm not big on taking any type of medicines, even during those pain situations. But in the woods, in the bush, or in a bug out situation, you may be in such pain because you may have broke a leg and you can't get to a doctor for days. Well, you might need something a little stronger than a Tylenol or Advil. Also, for fever relief, Tylenol and Advil, you need to kind of alternate between the two. There's certain things if you take a lot of it, a large regimen of it over a long period of time, it can cause some liver damage and things like that. So I like being able to alternate between, and some people don't have a good reaction. They may be allergic to Tylenol, can take Advil, right? Imodium, you're going to possibly eat some things, or you don't want to get diarrhea and things like that. In a bug out situation, will get dehydrated. Benadryl for allergies. That could be from bee stings, it could be from poison ivy, poison oak, because you're going to be exposed to some things that you may have not ever been exposed to. Myself, I'm not allergic to poison ivy or poison oak. I can literally walk through it, doesn't bother me. I've got family members, they break out in hives and all kinds of crazy stuff, and really allergic to it. I've got a family member that's really allergic, super allergic to bees. He's not quite to the point of anaphylactic shock, but he swells up huge and things like that. Pepto, obviously just a mild stomach reliever in case you got an upset stomach. It also has some anti-diarrheal properties to it too, besides the Imodium. And you can take if you look here, I took the label off the prescription medicine, and I just took it off the bottle and stuck it down inside of here, what it was. And you can kind of figure out how much you need and how much you don't need as far as filling this up. And then I'll take a silica gel packet in one of these and put it in here. Matter of fact, I've used some of these Pepto tablets, and I need to refill this. So that's kind of why I wanted to show you some things I'm reorganizing in my bug out kit and my first aid kit that I take with me. So take a little thing like this, because this right here, because these pills are a lot smaller, you don't have to put quite as many, and then you can put the silica gel pack in here, because this thing is not waterproof, it is not airtight. So what I normally do is I'll take a Ranger band, because I wouldn't want this popping open and spilling everything in a bug out bag. So I'll put a Ranger band on it, and then I'll usually put it in a Ziploc bag like this to help protect it from the elements as far as water and rain or something like that. And you could double bag this. If you've got some of those nicer bags, you could put it in there too. that are specifically designed for camping. You can put it in a waterproof box container that's bigger that you can put some other contents in, stuff like that. But anyway, guys, if you want an easy way to take a few medicines with you, again, I don't have any cold type medicines in here. The reason is, even when I have a cold, I don't typically take anything. You can't take it. The only thing it's going to do is relieve some symptoms, but it really doesn't do anything. Benadryl and stuff will still dry you out. It's antihistamine, and you can put an antihistamine in here if you got, you know, real bad runny nose, stuff like that. So kind of mix and match what you want. You could put more than one thing in one container, or you could get a little bigger container. Maybe this one right here has 6 sections. Maybe you could get one that has 8. If you could find that you could actually add a couple more medicines that I don't have here and do that. So anyway, guys, just want to bring you this little short tip about how to organize and keep your medicines kind of all together without having to have a bunch of little separate bottles everywhere. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up down there in that section below. It's always appreciative. Appreciate the support of the channel. If you could share our content, Google Plus, Facebook, places like that, it's always helpful. Also, it's down there in that section over there. If you hit the like button, it'll actually come up and ask you where you want to share it. Share our content. That's always appreciative. Appreciate you tuning in, guys. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll bring another video shortly. Have a great day, guys.